10 most terrifying Indian legends. Number 10. The Death Bat. This ferocious creature originates with the ancient Mayans, one who depicted him as a powerful godmaster from the hellish domain Xibalba, where he presides over swarms of bloodthirsty vampire bats. Though powerful enough to destroy civilizations, he had a treaty with human beings. In exchange of fire, he would get human sacrifices. Number 9. Ice Giant. Though some tales describe Chino as a Bigfoot-like creature, the original legend from the Wabanaki people tells that he was once a human, but at some point committed a horrible crime for which the gods cursed him and turned his heart into ice. His frozen spirit was then trapped within the body, lumbering troll-like monster who devours human when he can get his hands on him. Number 8. Flying Heads. Myths include nightmarish tales, but the flying heads are the creepiest by a long shot. There are many stories about these evil creatures. Many portray themselves as kind of a vampire-like creature. They vary in size from small to humongous. The most familiar story involves one of the beasts attacking a woman roasting chestnuts. The creature, however, accidentally swallowed some coal and burned to death. Number 7. The Water Panther. The story of the Water Panther spans multiple tribes, including Cree, Ojibwe, and Shawnee. It's usually described as a giant, dragon-like feline, and the most common element is the monster's aquatic habitat. It lurks in waters for humans to come close and then pulls them underneath the water to drown them. It is said to have a snake-like tail to help its ability to move around the waters, and it snarls at its victims before it drowns them. Number 6. The Skim Walker. Known to many Navajo folklore, the Skim Walker is essentially the North American equivalent of the werewolf. In most tales, the creature is magical or a cursed human being, usually a shaman who takes part in a heretical ceremony designed to summon evil forces, so that he may take on the characteristics of an animal, so that he can take on forms including wolves, bears, birds. If a shaman stays too long in an animal form, he can actually lose the rest of his humanity and make him that much more dangerous. I don't know about you, I would go against the original werewolf over this guy any day. Number 5. The Ghost Witch. One of the scariest figures of mimic mythology, the Ghost Witch, often said to be born from the dead body of a shaman who practiced black magic. The demonic entity of them emerges each night with murder on its mind. They can be killed with fire, but beware if approaching one, simply making eye contact or hearing the witch's screams or cries. A diabolical curse will be casted upon you. Number 4. The Owl Woman. From the Yakama tribe of the 5 supernatural women who resemble giant owls dwelling in caves by day and flying out at night to prey on manners of all creatures, including humans. In fact, they are said to prefer the taste of children. Legend has it they can actually hunt humans by mimicking their language. The owl itself is a symbol of death in many Native American cultures. Owl and women, if you put them together, you got a sanctuary of a walking embodiment of death itself. Number 3. The Little Cannibals. Among the most dreaded figures in Cheyenne and Apocrypha legends, and more of the savage humanoids may be children-sized, but they're incredibly strong and often attack in large numbers. According to some myths, there are fearsome warriors in previous life resurrected as dwarves. After dying in battle, most of those tales say that they were finally wiped out by an alliance of several tribes. Number 2. The Horned Serpent. Cherokee legends prominently feature this dragon-like behemoth, which is believed to have originated as a human, taking the serpentine shape to seek vengeance on those who have wronged them. Much like the dragons of European myths, there are stories of men proving their bravery by confronting one of these powerful beasts, who are also lightning fast and can devour a person in one bite. Number 1. The evil that dwells within. Arguably the most powerful and deadly creature in the North American folklore is the Wendigo. It appears in many tribal legends, but the best known description comes from communities surrounding the Great Lakes region. Many of the legends cautionary tales enforcing taboos against cannibalism by claiming that any man that eats another man's flesh will be transformed into a pure evil creature. Not even loved ones are safe from this creature's everlasting hunger. Yeah, if you guys like this story, the story was composed by Gregory Burkhart. You can follow him on Facebook or add him on Twitter. And if you can give me a like and subscribe, I would love to tell you guys more stories and promote other stories and artists that are out there. And let me know in the comic section, what would you like to see next on the next top 10 later.